We're hitting the atmosphere in an hour and a half. I'm always paranoid about overdoing this. Over time warping. Okay, crossing again, radiation belts. We can go a little closer. All right, and we'll put it on the surface retrograde vector. We will retract everything once again. I'm going to put this deploy angle down to, I don't know, about 20. It sure seemed like it didn't take much for it to get hot. Maybe if I don't let them get as hot in the first place, it'll be better off. All right, just about to get back into the atmosphere. Got my finger on the B button to keep these deployed. And what? Yeah, watching that thermal percentage again. And we're about a minute and 20, no we're not, yeah, minute and 20 seconds from periapsis. Once you're past periapsis, you start to go back up. And everything is less scary. Oh, John is saying, were they not in different parts of the station? They were. Valentina and Bill, that is. That might have something to do with Valentina's. I'm just going to sort of feather the B button to keep the thermals on here under control rather than play with this deploy angle. So we're at 80%. Critical thermal percentage, 85%. When it cracks 90, I'm going to let the B go. There we go. Let him go. Now put it back up again. It's always scary. Okay. Oh, this might be leveling off here. Oh, no, let go. Back on again. Don't want those air brakes exploding. So every time it gets over 90% on the critical temperature, I'm just letting go of the B button and then they retract. They're still getting pretty hot. Okay, we're just about at periapsis, which means we'll then be on our way back up. And the worst of our heating problems are over. There's an ablative. ZK says that he uses air brakes in the same way, but he uses an ablative version. I did not realize that must be from a mod. Ah, we're good. We're good. So we can... The temperature on the air brakes are going down now. We can probably start increasing this. I should probably look to see where we're at. So this is our prediction coming up here. Very close to... Let's put in our other radiation belt. Yeah, it's perfect. It's great. And then this is our prediction for our next pass. But one thing at a time. We're between the two radiation belts. That's what matters. And we still have not exploded anything. All right, so on our next pass, let's see, where's that first radiation belt? This is our prediction. Oh, that's bad. So much fiddling you got to do. I don't want to. Yeah, so we're going to have to increase our periapsis to not end up with this part. This is our orbit now, but our next prediction is right along. I'm going to spend most of the time in that radiation belt. Don't want that. And then probably on the next pass, we'll go for the station. That's going to be, I think, the plan. So this will probably, the next one will be our last aerobraking. So 0, yeah. And we'll get back out to line up our solar panels once again. Our next pass should not be very dramatic because we've slowed down quite a lot, and we're going to raise our periapsis as soon as this has got itself sorted out. Okay, let's get out there. Going in a radiation belt, hopefully. Well, no, there'll be this one and then on the way back down, and hopefully those will be the last two. You know, I'm thinking about it. Do I want to? No, we'll lower it one more time. Okay, we'll point this prograde. This time I'm making sure we're on orbit here. Oh, now here you can really see, look at where our prediction is for our orbit here. But that's because we got everything here deployed. So as soon as I take all of that off, now our prediction is higher. Okay, I need to burn in a prograde direction. Get a little closer to apoapsis. Actually, what I can also start doing is thinking about getting myself to the station here. What's our relative? Oh, our relative. That's good. Okay. So we just want this to come out of the radiation belt by a little bit of a ways, not just peeking out. Yeah, there. That looks. That feels good to me. So this is going to be our last pass, and then what we're going to do is finagle ourselves a rendezvous with the station. We'll see how that ends up going. But right now we need to go 0 once again. Solar panel seems nicely ready. Our periapsis is up to 40. Okay, so down to the atmosphere. Time to atmosphere is about 30 minutes. Get ready for this final plunge. All right. Oh, I'm being told by Philippe that in the KOS terminal you can use the up arrow to see what you previously wrote. Considering how often I type things wrong, that's probably a useful thing for me. Thank you. All right, so we are entering into the atmosphere for probably the last time. But we have bled off a lot of speed. Here, I'm going to do the same thing where I just do that. Again, holding the B button so I can let this go really quickly if the temperature on these air brakes get out of control. Here we go. And 68% on the critical temperature for the air brakes. We're still about 50 seconds from periapsis. This shouldn't be as dramatic as the previous two. Okay, just crossed 75% critical temperature on these air brakes. And closing in on 80. Might have to let them go, but I've definitely had them deployed longer than I've done it in the past. Let's see where we're at. About 86% warning. Oh, batteries on some mapping satellite. Who cares? Who cares? Well, I'm thinking I can leave these deployed the whole time this time through. It seems to be leveling off. In fact, if anything, it's cooling down. So I'm going to put that back on there. Oh, we passed our periapsis. I thought that said a minute. I was getting really nervous. That's funny. How's our trajectory doing? Again, I don't want it to dip into this atmosphere, but what's nice is I can drop the air brakes if I feel like this is getting too scary. I don't think I need this anymore. Okay, let's go up to here. Yeah, that's looking pretty good here. We can actually, I'm feeling so comfortable I can do some time warping. There we go. Got ourselves close to being in a low orbit, burning very, very little fuel. Which is the whole idea of this. I think I might just let, oh no, they're up enough. We're almost out of the atmosphere. Okay. Now, what's, so going to KOS, up arrow? And that's what, oh my gosh! So I didn't have to type run a line anymore. Just up arrow and it does it again. That is brilliant. Wow, the stuff you learn. Okay, let's deploy everything because I think we are done. We are done with trajectories. Don't need this anymore. So we'll turn off that trajectory there. Because trajectories does use a fair amount. So what I want to do is, I think we'll do this without a node. I want to get up to here and I want to push my periapsis up to the same orbit as the station. Coming through the radiation belts again. How's Valentina doing? She's only at 33% despite all of those radiation belt exposures. Well, we gotta finagle ourselves a rendezvous. That on or not on target. Wow, I'm surprised it went to that. Okay, put that on program. Oh, this needs to be deleted. The KOS script was trying to align the solar panels, and I was trying to align the prograde, and they were fighting each other. Okay, so all I got to do, this periapsis is 118.9, so pretty much just get it up to the same as that. Where are we at? 2 minutes. Let's get closer. I could do this with a maneuver node, but I don't think I need it. All right. What did I say there? 118.9. Now I'm watching this. Hang on, hang on, hang on. We might get, oh. We are not far off. I think it's too far off though. Yeah, we're almost got a rendezvous out of it, but not quite. So, We're going to come around, but what we're going to do is we just need to just tweak our orbit here a little bit. Which way do we got to go? Oh, on the next one, we're going to be very far apart. Shoot, of course we are. I'm wondering, hang on. I'm changing my mind here. What if I went to here? Because I'm feeling I should be able to make this work. If I use some radial out, is that making it better? Yes, it is. Rather than having to go around a few times. Because what's happening when I burn radially outwards, I got to burn a little bit retrograde too, is I'm actually pushing the trajectory out a little bit so that I go a little slower. I lost my there. I've got a 14.1. Let's see if we can make this work. Well, that's the wrong way. So I'm using radially out and retrograde. See if I can get this. Oh, whoa, we're turn this down a bit. This way. I'm getting too proficient. I got 200 meter separation there. So we're just adjusting our orbit just a little bit here on our way down. You can see the orange just coming out a little bit so that we slow ourselves down just enough that we are going to meet the station on our way there. I like that. I like that very much. It isn't super cheap. It's a 57 meter per second burn because most of the burn is out of, but I think that's worth it. I think so. Up arrow! Align! Woo! That is such a time saver. Also increase the deploy here just because make sure that docking port is clear. Okay. All right, where is Kerbin in all this? There you are. Let's get to that maneuver there. And I didn't even look what our relative velocity is going to be with the station. It is 257 meters per second. I figured something like that. So we're going to be coming into the station pretty quick. That's okay. We can handle it. And how many ignitions are left? 40 ignitions still left on that. Ah, the up arrow is something that works on most editors and terminals. Okay. Good to know. I feel like that person who just learned Control Z for the first time. All right. You can see that it's a burning away from the planet type of burn. But I think this is worth it, and we'll get it on this pass. Well, we're right in a radiation belt, too. There we go. Put this on rendezvous so we can watch how close our closest approach is going to be. Oh, you did a nice job burning that. That's 194 meter separation. But we will be trucking it when we get down there, so we're going to have to be careful. So I'm done. No, we'll run that align one more time. Now I do have to type it. Or could I have hit arrow up twice? Oh my gosh, this is a whole new world that's been opened up for me. All right. So we're just getting those solar panels aligned. We're going to be there in only 10 minutes. Because we are going fast. Where's our target? There's our relative target velocity right now. It is going down, but it's at about 880 meters per second. So, yeah. Okay. What is our... encounter speed is 257 meters per second. So, okay, last time through the radiation belts, hopefully. And somewhere out there is a station that we are approaching at a redonkulous speed. Oh, when I time warp, this gets messed up. I don't like that. Okay, I'm going to have to watch it from outside. So here's us, here's the station. We're about 5 minutes away. About 4 minutes away. It might be time to start thinking about actually shedding some velocity. There's the station there with, oh, okay, we are coming in quick. Let's knock off some of this velocity. I'm hoping I'm not. This isn't the most powerful of engines, so I'm hoping I didn't just make a mistake getting as close as I am. We're about 3 minutes and 20 seconds away, and I want to start doing some burning here. Just punch it. Boom. And I'm looking at this time. The time is going down. I'm at full throttle and this time is going down, but it's not going down particularly quickly. And I want to keep... I'm looking also at my closest approach distance. I don't want it... Do I have to push it this way? I don't want it to get to... my separation's now... I don't know if this is giving me reliable data. I have lost my encounter. Okay, my speed is way... Okay. I've knocked off maybe too much speed. Oh, look what I did to my orbit. Ah, you dope. You dope. Okay, let's burn the other way. I was too concerned with stuff. Too concerned with stuff. I'm going to watch it from here. I think this gives me a better idea. Look at my orbits. We're not even intersecting anymore. Maybe what I did wasn't the brightest idea. Okay, here are our closest approach indicators. Of course, now I'm increasing my velocity once again. I should really do this. More this way. Oh, this might be like the least efficient. Okay, closest approach is now going to 10 kilometers. Okay. But I've increased my target velocity back up again. I don't know how smart what I did was. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's put this back on retrograde. My impatience might be getting the better of me. We're about 2 minutes from the station. It's about 30 kilometers away, and we have a relative velocity of about 168 meters per second. Again, I'm going to watch it from here. So I got just a better idea of what's going on. I got to give a lot of thrust because... Okay, not that way, this way. Nope, nope, not that way. I'm pushing up my time. That's a good sign. That's a good sign if my time to intercept is going up. I might have started that braking burn too soon. I just got paranoid. Now I'm just moving it around, seeing what brings this distance down. more than anything. No, that's the mistake. Might watch from here. This is bringing the distance down. I have more decimal places here. It's easier to see what's going on. I'm bringing the distance down and I'm holding my time too, which is good. That's a good combination. I'll keep burning this way. Okay, let ourselves get a bit closer. I need to push it back. Nope, that's worse. I know there's always an inclination that you just want to push that, the retrograde icon, onto the target icon, but it isn't quite as simple as that. Again, maybe it is getting as simple as that now, because we're pretty close. Well, it's making it worse still. Oh, I got a second one. Okay, this is good. I got a second one. That's a good thing. Okay, 300 meter separation. Oh. I was watching the wrong... This one suddenly got good again, too. Oh, my golly. Now I'm watching the first one. You can use a maneuver node to help you. What fun is that? To be honest, the time was such a critical part of all of these burns. I don't think I had a time to set up a maneuver node. Okay, I think I am going to get this, though. I'm watching this, as long as it doesn't bounce again between the two. Okay, got about an 872 meter separation in about 5 minutes, I think. Just gonna let myself get closer now. I've reduced my relative velocity a lot. I know what I did wasn't efficient. I should have done that extra orbit. That would have been the smarter thing to do. But sometimes we do things that just aren't that smart. We've got the station coming at us from out of the sun. Oh, just came into render distance. I can tell by the little pause that happened just there. I'm watching my... Gotta come this way. Ooh, 30 meter separation. Nice, in about a minute and a half. We got this. Took a bit of work, but we got this. Oh my gosh, I only have 148 meters per second left in this thing. That was like uber inefficient. I'm not going to do that again. Don't let me do that again. Next time we do the extra orbit and slow ourselves down first. That was silly. We used up a lot of fuel there. Well, of course I did. I like burned in the run. I had to flip around and burn like the other way. Okay, we're about a minute away. We definitely have this now. So confident I'm doing some time warping. Okay, about 30 seconds away. Slow down. 1.4 meter separation. Of course, we'll have to move more than that just to get to our docking port. Speaking of which, why don't we pick our docking port? I choose you. You're our docking port. Back. Control from here. I need to come a little this way. I think I just want to knock off most of this speed now. All right. Let's see here. We're at about under a meter per second. I think we're good. Let's get this set up. Do our docking. I hit control from here, right? Aim our camera there too. I don't like that we're right in the sunshine though. I'll rotate this way. This looks different than the Nerve 1, somebody said. This is the exact same ship I've used in the last stream. I haven't changed anything. Alright, there's our docking port coming in there. It's about 75 meters away. Not quite sure if I'm aiming right at it, but we're pretty close. And so now that I've demonstrated to you how not to do this, the absolute smarter thing would have been to go around another orbit. Sort of bring down partway, do another orbit, and then facilitate the rendezvous. Oh, I can see now. I got it. Come this way. And then probably back off a little bit. There we go. Also want to make sure I don't clip these solar panels. That would be bad. How are you doing, Valentina? Valentina's at 33% radiation. I think she is fine. Still got to get all these jokers down to the surface. And I had hoped that by this time I will have built myself a nice little single stage to orbit space plane for that purpose, but I have not unlocked the technology. I don't even know where my science is. No, nowhere near. So that's unfortunate. So we're going to have to do it like the old-fashioned way with these types of this vehicle here. Unfortunately, this vehicle can only hold 2 Kerbals, and I got to get 3 of them down to the surface, so we're going to have to send up a couple of them. All right. But I think we are more or less going in the right direction. Is that slowing me down when I do that? Yeah. There we go. Just bringing, just on the edge of the Navball, I can just see my prograde vector. So I'm just bringing it towards the target icon. We're just going to come right in here. Got this. After a little bit of fun, well, what I should be ready to do, what all that is get ready to. Where is? I cannot find it. I thought I could. Okay, I'm paying too much. Okay. Going too fast here. Sorry, I was looking for my reaction wheels because I should toggle them off. They're in here somewhere. That's a battery. Okay, I don't really have that much. Okay, we're right on top of it. Come on. Trying to do too many things at the same time. Get myself into trouble, but boom, there we go. That was sweet. Okay, where are those reaction wheels that I want to? That's a battery. Oh, Oh boy. I should have had these set before, because this thing's starting to wobble because of... Here, aim this camera to here. I can't turn off reaction wheels. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. No, it doesn't. I don't see reaction wheels on that list. Okay. Where are they? Here? It's a probe core. There we are. Toggle torque. I should have had that selected and pinned before we ever got here. But I did not. All right, so we're at the station, but we haven't, of course, satisfied our contracts at all because we have to get our 3 rescued Kerbals down to the surface. So let's get down to... Let's shut down that engine. Let's get down to the Space Center and get that done.